We've had far more ball possession than the other team. We've created more open play and in general chances than the other team. But from open play, we struggled to score. Recently, we've scored a lot.
What is going on with Liverpool? Seriously, someone explain it to me. Because 12 months ago, Arne Slot was the hottest manager in the world. Liverpool were champions. They topped out the Champions League group stage. The squad looked deeper, faster, more creative than any Liverpool side in years. Everyone was talking about a dynasty. And now we're watching one of the most expensive squads ever assembled fall apart in real time. I'm Mark, this is the 90 Plus Football Show, and today we're going deep on Liverpool's season, what went wrong, who's to blame, and whether there's any way back. Let's get into it. £450 million. Let that number sink in for a second. Liverpool spent £450 million last summer. The best playmaker from the Bundesliga, a British record signing up front, 2 modern fullbacks, young exciting attackers. On paper, this was the beginning of something special. But here's where it gets uncomfortable. Liverpool has already lost 9 Premier League matches this season thanks to goals scored in the 99th minute or later. 9.
Yeah, I think what people tend to forget is the age of these players. I can assure you that not only in the second half of the season we will see the best of them. Next season they will even be better, and the season afterwards they will even be better.
That's not bad luck, guys. That's a pattern. That's trauma. Let me repeat that. £500 million, and they might not even be in Europe's biggest competition next season.
The second half was better, still not great, but better.
Arne Slot said it himself. The goals from his forwards simply aren't enough, and the stats back him up. After 28 Premier League matches last season, Liverpool's 6 main attackers had scored 51 goals combined. This season, 27, nearly half. The biggest drop comes from 2 players, Mo Salah and Alexander Isak. Salah last season was on another planet. 1 goal every 99 minutes, 17 assists, PFA Player of the Year. This season, he went 122 days without scoring a Premier League goal. His expected goals per 90 has been cut in half. His decision-making is slower, his finishing less sharp. And even when he finally scored against Wolves at the bottom of the table, he still didn't look like himself. There's clearly something going on beyond football. He lost his close friend Diego Jota under tragic circumstances, and that affects a human being. But the uncomfortable truth is, when your biggest star stops delivering, the entire attack collapses. Then there's Isak, a £125 million British record signing at Newcastle last season. 1 goal every 109 minutes. At Liverpool, 2 goals in 519 minutes. A leg fracture wiped out most of his season, but here's the thing. Liverpool knew about his injury record when they signed him. Spending £125 million without a proper backup plan, that's on the club. The one bright spot is Ekitike, quietly become Liverpool's top scorer. Only 3 players in the league have scored more than him recently, but Slot spent the start of the season benching him to nurse Isak back to fitness, and that killed all the momentum Ekitike had built. He was unreal in those opening weeks, and Slot sat him down. And then there's Luis Diaz, gone, sold for financial sustainability reasons. 19 goals, 15 assists. But more than the numbers, Diaz brought chaos, unpredictability, the ability to do something out of nothing and break open a tight game. Liverpool have been desperately missing that all season. If the attack is the headline problem, the defence is the crisis underneath the crisis. Liverpool are conceding first in nearly every match that matters. 10 of their first 12 league games, they gave up the opening goal. And unlike last season's side, this team has no idea how to come back.
And he's done ever so well. He's brilliant strength. Veered his shot. Very, very well charged down by Justin. Was he fouled?
Last year, Slot's Liverpool were famous for big comebacks. This year, they've won just 1 game after conceding first. The centre-back situation is a mess. Van Dijk is going through one of the worst spells of his career. Hesitant, late to challenges, frustrated. Konate has been making individual errors on a weekly basis. The penalty against City, the free header to Haaland, mistake after mistake.
You have to adjust sometimes to the country when you come from another country, which some of our signings did. And then second of all, it depends also a little bit on your personality. Some are introverts, some are extroverts, some need a bit longer to adapt. And a run of games where we are losing a lot, I don't think that helps anyone to adjust.
You have to ask, is the contract situation messing with his head? And after Van Dijk, Konate and Gomez, there's nothing, no depth. Liverpool tried to sign a centre-back in the summer. The deal fell through and there was no plan B. There's also no true defensive midfielder. Gravenberch is talented but not a natural six. Meanwhile, Arsenal have Rice and Zubimendi. City have stepped up. Chelsea have Caicedo. Liverpool are getting exposed through the middle every single week.
No, I think it's been a difficult start to the season for everyone, and with the start I mean pre-season. It's really hard to come into a club when a tragedy like that happens.
And this brings us to the man in the hot seat, Arne Slot. Last season, Slot inherited Klopp's squad, Klopp's relationships, Klopp's system. He managed it brilliantly. He deserved every bit of credit. But this season, this is his team, his signings, his project, and it's not working. The biggest criticism is the substitutions. Slot consistently waits too long to make changes. By the time he reacts, the game has already gone. In a season where you're conceding 5 90-minute winners, that is not good enough. There's also a deeper tactical question. It seems like Slot identified one key problem from last season, teams sitting in low blocks, and responded by signing technical, feet-based players. Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak, but in doing that, he made the squad unbalanced.
Low blocks, but I can also say time-wasting football, or I can use different words for it as well. Which low block doesn't have to mean that you are time-wasting, by the way, but I see that not only. But forget about it.
At a time when the Premier League is becoming more physical and more reliant on set pieces, Liverpool went technical when the league was moving the other way. And Wirtz, the media has been very soft on this guy. He was wanted by Bayern, Real Madrid, Man City. He was one of the most dangerous attacking midfielders in Europe. At Liverpool, the main praise he gets is for his running stats. His best performances have all come in the Champions League. In the Premier League, he's been physically outmatched, and that has to be said. So, what now? Sacking Slot is not the answer. Whoever comes in next faces the exact same problems. An unbalanced squad, no defensive midfielder, an attack that can't score consistently, a defence without depth. You don't fix that by changing the manager. Liverpool need to be honest about what went wrong this summer. They spent like a super club but didn't build like one. They fixed one tactical problem and created 3 new ones. But here's what keeps me from completely writing this season off. Liverpool have been genuinely good in the Champions League. They put 5 past Frankfurt. They dominated both Madrid clubs at home. Sometimes you get a team that struggles domestically but finds something special in knockout football. Dortmund made the Champions League final in 2024 while getting hammered in the Bundesliga. Could Liverpool do something similar? The talent is still there. These aren't bad players. The pieces exist. But right now, they don't fit together. And until Slot figures out how to make them fit, this is going to keep hurting. All right, mate, what's next? 5 90-minute defeats, a collapsed attack, a defence that stopped defending, a £450 million rebuild that's raised more questions than answers, and a loss to the team going down to the Championship. Liverpool are in real trouble, and for the first time since Slot arrived, nobody has easy answers. The pressure is building, the results aren't coming, and the fans are running out of patience. But here's what's interesting. We've seen managers turn situations like this around before. Some crumble under the pressure and some actually grow from it. And if you want to understand what separates those two outcomes, we broke down how Michael Carrick rebuilt Manchester United's identity from scratch, how Liam Rosenior developed his squad with almost no resources, and how Mikel Arteta went from being written off to building a genuine title challenger at Arsenal. All 3 videos are on the channel, the 90 Plus Football Show. Go check them out, because the lessons from those managers are exactly what Slot needs right now.